Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. William, and today we're going to delve into something many of us cherish deeply, our morning oatmeal. It's often hailed as a wholesome and healthy breakfast, and it certainly is, a warm, comforting start to the day, packed with essential fiber and providing sustained energy to kickstart your metabolism. But here's the crucial point. Sometimes, even what's undeniably good isn't quite strong enough, on its own, to fully combat the natural arterial stiffening that often subtly, yet consistently, begins to take hold after 60. Our arteries, these incredible, vital highways for blood that nourish every single cell in our bodies, inevitably become less flexible, less elastic, and consequently, less efficient with age. Think of it like a brand new, supple garden hose gradually becoming brittle and rigid over decades. This natural stiffening, often referred to as arteriosclerosis, isn't just a minor inconvenience. It means your heart has to work significantly harder to pump blood through these narrower, less compliant vessels. This increased strain, over time, can contribute to a cascade of serious health issues, including elevated blood pressure and a heightened risk of more severe cardiovascular conditions like heart disease or even stroke. But what if I told you that with just a few simple, yet scientifically backed additions, your familiar and comforting bowl of morning oatmeal could transform into an extraordinarily formidable shield against this age-related arterial damage? It's about empowering ourselves, taking control of our health trajectory, rather than passively accepting the status quo of aging. We're going to uncover 5 powerful natural ingredients, all readily available and remarkably easy to incorporate into your daily routine. When strategically added to your morning oats, these ingredients can work synergistically. They are designed to help sweep away stubborn cholesterol deposits that silently accumulate within our arterial walls, dramatically boost crucial blood flow to every organ and tissue, and ultimately, keep your entire cardiovascular system robustly healthy, resilient, and performing optimally for many years to come. And the number one ingredient on our list, the one we'll start with today, I must warn you, might just surprise you with its profound, almost immediate ability to improve blood circulation. We're talking about noticeable improvements in mere days, not weeks or months. It's not some exotic superfood, but something remarkably accessible and often overlooked. This isn't about making drastic, unsustainable lifestyle changes, but about making smart, informed, and easy adjustments to something you already enjoy. It's about being proactive, truly understanding how our bodies naturally age, and providing them with the precise, natural support they truly need to not just survive, but to genuinely thrive. Welcome back. Let's start with our first powerful ingredient, cinnamon. Often relegated to just a sweet spice for baking or flavoring your morning coffee, many of you might think of cinnamon as merely a culinary additive. However, from a medical perspective, it's far more profound. It's a true guardian of your arteries, particularly against the silent, sugar-induced damage known as glycation. When we consume carbohydrates, they quickly break down into sugars in our bloodstream. If these sugar levels aren't managed well, they can bind to proteins and fats in a process akin to caramelization, stiffening and damaging arterial walls over time. This loss of elasticity makes arteries less efficient at transporting blood, contributing to various cardiovascular issues. I vividly recall a patient, Mr. John Davies, a charming man in his late 60s who confessed his lifelong love for pastries and sweet treats. He came to me with concerns about fluctuating blood sugar, often experiencing energy crashes after meals, which significantly impacted his ability to focus and enjoy his daily activities. He looked at me earnestly and asked, "Doctor, is there anything simple I can do to protect myself from all this sugar I've enjoyed over the years, without giving up everything I love?" John, cinnamon is indeed a great place to start. It doesn't just flavor your food, it actively works within your digestive system. It acts by gently slowing down the carbohydrate breakdown, keeping glucose levels more stable after a meal, which directly reduces that harmful glycation process. Furthermore, it's incredibly rich in polyphenols, potent antioxidants. These aren't just buzzwords. They're compounds that actively neutralize harmful free radicals, those unstable molecules that can cause oxidative stress and further damage to your arterial lining. For the best benefits, I strongly recommend Ceylon cinnamon, about half a teaspoon stirred into your oatmeal after it's cooked. This small, consistent addition makes a significant difference in proactively safeguarding your arterial health against the unseen, cumulative damage of sugar over decades. Our second remarkable ingredient is extra virgin olive oil. This isn't just for cooking, it's a potent medicine for your vascular system, a true liquid gold that supports longevity and vitality from within. Think of it not as a mere condiment, but as a daily therapeutic ritual. I once had Mrs. Emily Roberts, a vibrant woman in her early 70s, come to me. She was worried about her cholesterol numbers, specifically her recent blood test results. She sat down, looking a bit disheartened, and said, "Dr. William, my LDL is creeping up, and honestly, I feel like my body isn't as agile as it used to be. My joints feel stiffer, and I just don't have the same bounce in my step. Is there a natural way to address this without just relying on medication, or perhaps to complement it?" Her concern was palpable, and it's a question many of my patients ask. "Emily," I replied, "the answer often lies in understanding two key factors: systemic inflammation and arterial flexibility. Extra virgin olive oil, especially high-quality varieties, is packed with powerful polyphenols. These are incredible antioxidant compounds that are extremely effective for calming systemic inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation, often a silent aggressor, insidiously damages your cells and leads to arterial stiffness over time, making your blood vessels less responsive and rigid. By soothing this chronic inflammation, olive oil actively helps prevent your artery walls from hardening, restoring their natural, youthful flexibility. This then significantly improves blood circulation, ensuring oxygen and vital nutrients reach every part of your body more efficiently. Beyond that, its rich profile of healthy monounsaturated fats and antioxidants is clinically shown to help reduce harmful LDL cholesterol levels, increase beneficial HDL, improve overall blood pressure regulation, and even enhance the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients from your other healthy foods, maximizing their benefits. The key, Emily, is to use it correctly to preserve its therapeutic compounds. Always drizzle 1 to 2 teaspoons of cold-pressed, unrefined extra virgin olive oil over your cooked oatmeal, a fresh salad, or a plate of steamed vegetables. It is absolutely crucial you never heat it, not even slightly, as high temperatures rapidly destroy its delicate polyphenols and other beneficial compounds, rendering it far less effective as medicine. This simple, consistent step, incorporated daily into your routine, can dramatically improve your cardiovascular health and contribute to a more agile, vibrant you in the long run. Now, let's turn our attention to the delightful blueberry, our third artery-strengthening ingredient. These tiny, jewel-toned fruits aren't just a sweet treat, they are a nutritional marvel. These small berries are bursting with powerful compounds called anthocyanins, which are responsible for their vibrant color, from deep indigo to rich purplish red, and, more importantly, their incredible ability to protect your blood vessels from the relentless assault of free radical damage. Think of free radicals as tiny, aggressive particles, like microscopic shrapnel, that can scratch and injure your delicate arterial lining. This damage makes the lining rough, creating sticky spots where cholesterol and other debris can cling, eventually leading to plaque buildup in hardened arteries. But here's where anthocyanins shine. They act as powerful antioxidants, neutralizing these free radicals before they can cause harm. They keep your arteries smooth, healthy, and wonderfully elastic, allowing blood to flow unimpeded. I was recently discussing vascular health with my esteemed colleague, Dr. Robert Jenkins, who, as many of you know, often probes deeply into the underlying mechanisms behind natural interventions, always wanting to understand the how and why. Robert, These blueberries don't just stop at antioxidant protection, they also play a crucial role in boosting nitric oxide production. You see, the body's circulatory system is incredibly intelligent, but sometimes it needs a little encouragement. Nitric oxide is a vital signaling molecule that essentially tells your blood vessels to relax and widen, a process known as vasodilation. Imagine it as a gentle, internal command, like a traffic controller easing congestion on a busy highway. This relaxation significantly improves blood flow throughout your entire body and naturally helps to lower blood pressure, reducing strain on your heart. Dr. Jenkins, this distinction is crucial. It's not just about passively shielding cells with antioxidants, it's about actively promoting optimal vessel function through vasodilation. It's a proactive approach to maintaining cardiovascular fluidity. And the best part? Incorporating this benefit into your daily routine is incredibly simple. A mere half cup of fresh or frozen blueberries in your morning oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or even just enjoyed as a snack, can significantly enhance this vital nitric oxide process. This ensures your blood flows smoothly, your heart functions optimally, and your entire circulatory system remains resilient. They truly are nature's little powerhouses for comprehensive cardiovascular well-being, offering both protection and proactive enhancement. Moving on to our fourth super ingredient, flaxseed. These tiny seeds are an absolute marvel for cardiovascular health, especially when it comes to cholesterol management and inflammation. It's a question I get asked often, and it brings to mind Mrs. Emily Roberts, whom we spoke about earlier regarding her cholesterol concerns. She specifically asked me about natural fiber sources, a common area of confusion. She paused, then said, "Doctor, I've heard fiber is good, but how does it actually help with my cholesterol? Does it really make a noticeable difference?" Emily, flaxseed provides an abundance of soluble fiber, which is precisely what you need. This type of fiber acts like a remarkable sponge in your digestive system. As it travels through, it doesn't just bind to excess cholesterol, particularly the LDL, the bad cholesterol, but also to cholesterol-rich bile acids. By helping to escort these compounds out of your body before they can be reabsorbed and accumulate in your arteries, it actively forces your liver to use existing cholesterol to create new bile acids, thereby significantly lowering your circulating LDL levels. This means less bad cholesterol available to stick to your artery walls. But that's not all. Flaxseed is also one of the richest plant-based sources of alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a crucial omega-3 fatty acid. ALA is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, working silently within your blood vessels to calm the internal inflammation that often precedes plaque formation. This calm environment is absolutely crucial because chronic inflammation is a key trigger in the development and progression of atherosclerosis, the hardening and narrowing of the arteries. This unique dual action, significant cholesterol removal combined with crucial inflammation reduction, makes flaxseed an indispensable and proactive addition to anyone's daily regimen for holistic cardiovascular well-being. Now, a very important point, always use ground flaxseed. Whole seeds are much harder for your body to digest and absorb because their tough outer shell often prevents your system from accessing the rich nutrients inside. Grinding them breaks down that barrier, ensuring you unleash and fully benefit from all their goodness. Just 1 tablespoon stirred into your warm oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, mixed into yogurt, or even sprinkled over your salad is all it takes to unlock these profound benefits. Consistent, daily integration of flaxseed can truly make a measurable difference in maintaining a healthy, resilient heart. Our final, and perhaps most surprising ingredient is the humble walnut. Often overlooked, these unassuming nuts pack a phenomenal nutritional punch. This nut holds the highest concentration of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, along with powerful antioxidants, and a special amino acid called L-arginine, all vital for heart health and overall well-being. I remember Mr. John Davies, a diligent patient of mine, after incorporating some of these changes we've discussed, asking me one morning with a slight frown, "Doctor, I feel better. My energy is up, but sometimes I still feel a bit stiff in the mornings, especially in my joints. Is there anything else that can help with that feeling of stiffness and improve my flexibility? John, walnuts are truly excellent for addressing that very feeling you describe. L-arginine is particularly fascinating because your body readily converts it into nitric oxide. Remember that powerful signaling molecule we discussed earlier, the one that tells your arteries to relax and expand? This process is crucial. When your arteries relax, blood flows more freely and efficiently throughout your entire body, reaching your muscles and joints with greater ease. This action directly improves blood flow, similar to how blueberries work, but walnuts offer this unique L-arginine pathway, significantly enhancing the flexibility and pliability of your blood vessels. Think of it like helping your internal plumbing become less rigid and more adaptable. This increased vascular flexibility can indeed translate into a feeling of greater physical ease and less morning stiffness. Beyond that, walnuts are powerhouses for other aspects of cardiovascular health. They help significantly reduce triglyceride levels. These are a type of fat in your blood, and high levels can increase your risk of heart disease and contribute to arterial plaque. Their rich antioxidant profile, including compounds like polyphenols, further protects your arterial walls from oxidative damage, essentially preventing the rusting of your arteries and maintaining their smooth, healthy lining. So, for a truly artery-friendly and flexibility-boosting breakfast, I wholeheartedly recommend adding just 4 to 5 walnut halves to your oatmeal each morning. Simply chop them finely and stir them in after cooking. This small, effortless addition makes a surprisingly substantial impact on your vascular health, helping you feel remarkably more flexible, less stiff, and truly energetic throughout the day. Now that we've explored these 5 incredible ingredients, let's address some practical considerations and common questions I often hear from my patients, which are essential for truly integrating these into your lifestyle. Mrs. Emily Roberts recently asked me, "Doctor, how often should I be eating this oatmeal mix? Is it a daily thing?" Emily, ideally, yes. Incorporating these ingredients daily offers consistent, cumulative benefits for your cardiovascular system. Think of it as a daily ritual for your heart, steadily building up protective effects over time. Another patient, Mr. John Davies, inquired, "Can I really combine all of them? Won't that be too much?" Not at all. John, in fact, combining all these ingredients creates a powerful synergistic effect, meaning they work even better together than they do alone, enhancing their individual benefits for cholesterol, inflammation, and blood flow. Each ingredient complements the others, amplifying their positive impact. As for timing, while morning is ideal to kickstart your day with these nutrients, you could also enjoy it in the evening if that fits your schedule better. The key is consistency, regardless of the time you choose. And for those busy mornings, you can even prepare a dry mix of ground flaxseed, cinnamon, and chopped walnuts in advance, making it incredibly easy to grab and go. However, a crucial reminder, while these natural additions are highly beneficial, always consult your treating physician before making significant changes to your diet, especially if you have pre-existing conditions or are on medication. Every individual's physiology is unique, and personalized advice is always best, ensuring these changes are safe and effective for you. As we conclude, I want you to truly grasp the profound potential within your everyday morning oatmeal. It might seem like a humble start to the day, but with a few intentional additions, it transforms into something far more powerful, a true investment in your future health. By embracing these 5 natural powerhouses, Ceylon cinnamon, extra virgin olive oil, blueberries, ground flaxseed, and walnuts, you are not just preparing a meal, you are engaging in a powerful, conscious daily ritual of cardiovascular self-care, a profound act of nurturing that sets the tone for your entire day. Let's consider these ingredients for a moment and understand their individual contributions. Ceylon cinnamon, not just a delightful spice, helps regulate blood sugar levels, which is crucial for overall heart health, and offers potent anti-inflammatory properties that protect your arteries. Extra virgin olive oil provides heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and a rich array of antioxidants crucial for maintaining the flexibility and health of your arterial walls. Blueberries burst with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that specifically support blood vessel integrity and function. Ground flaxseed delivers essential omega-3 fatty acids, particularly ALA, alongside both soluble and insoluble fiber, vital for cholesterol management and digestive health. And walnuts, a true superfood, offer a balanced profile of healthy fats, protein, and various micronutrients that collectively safeguard your cardiovascular system. This isn't about expensive treatments, complex pharmaceutical regimens, or restrictive, joyless diets. It's about leveraging the incredible, accessible wisdom of nature to actively support your body's intrinsic healing and protective mechanisms. This isn't just theory, it's practical application you can implement every morning. This enhanced oatmeal will not only contribute significantly to clearing cholesterol and improving blood flow, helping to maintain supple, healthy arteries free from plaque buildup, but will also provide sustained energy throughout your morning without the usual sugar spikes and crashes. It will sharpen your focus, nourishing your brain as well as your heart, and imbue you with a general sense of well-being that radiates from a healthy heart and efficient circulation throughout your entire system. Imagine starting each day with this delicious ritual, knowing you are actively nurturing your most vital organ, laying a solid, delicious foundation for long-term health and vitality. It's a simple, incredibly delicious, and profoundly effective strategy for fostering lifelong cardiovascular vitality and truly taking charge of your well-being. Remember, taking charge of your health can be a delightful journey, one nourishing bowl at a time, empowering you to live a life of energy, clarity, and genuine well-being. Let's delve deeper into a molecule I mentioned earlier, nitric oxide, or NO, as it's truly the unsung hero of arterial health, a silent guardian constantly working behind the scenes. Dr. Robert Jenkins, my esteemed colleague, was keen to understand this profound impact. He leaned forward and asked, "William, can you elaborate on how exactly nitric oxide keeps arteries young? I'm curious not just about the outcome, but the precise biochemical pathway that underpins this vital function." "Robert," I began, "imagine your arteries not just as simple conduits, but as incredibly flexible, vibrant hoses capable of dynamic adjustment. Nitric oxide is the crucial signaling molecule, primarily produced by the endothelial cells lining these very arteries, that tells these hoses to relax and expand. This process, known as vasodilation, is fundamental. It ensures blood flows smoothly and efficiently, reducing resistance and preventing undue stress on the heart. This continuous, healthy relaxation is what keeps them pliable, responsive, and effectively young. Without sufficient NO, these vessels would remain constricted, like a hose with a kink, making the heart work much harder and potentially starving tissues of vital oxygen. As we age, typically after 60, our body's natural ability to produce NO significantly diminishes. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. This decline is a key factor in why arteries gradually stiffen and lose their elasticity. This age-related hardening contributes directly to chronic hypertension, or high blood pressure, and consequently, to reduce circulation throughout the entire body, impacting everything from brain function to kidney health and overall vitality. This is precisely where targeted nutritional support becomes invaluable. Ingredients like walnuts, with their rich L-arginine content, act as a direct precursor, being converted into NO by specific enzymes in the body. And blueberries, rich in powerful anthocyanins, don't just provide passive support, they actively stimulate the production of NO and protect its delicate structure from degradation, allowing it to work longer. By boosting these natural NO pathways, we empower our blood vessels to stay relaxed and elastic, effectively reversing some of the age-related stiffening and improving overall vascular tone. It's about giving your body the foundational tools to maintain that crucial fountain of youth for your arteries, leading to noticeably improved blood flow, reduced blood pressure, and a healthier cardiovascular system. This proactive and targeted nutritional support is truly paramount for sustaining youthful arterial function well into our later years, protecting us from many common age-related vascular challenges. To truly illustrate the power of these changes, I want to share a story about one of my patients, Mrs. Sarah Miller. Sarah, a delightful woman of 65, came to me initially complaining of persistent cold hands and feet, especially in the evenings, and a general feeling of afternoon fatigue that made her daily walks a chore. She felt her circulation wasn't what it used to be, often describing a heavy sensation in her limbs. She told me, "Dr. William, I just feel sluggish. My hands are always cold, even indoors, and by 3 p.m., I'm ready for a nap. It feels like my body is just winding down, much earlier than it used to. Is this just old age, or is something else going on? I used to be so active and full of life." I assured her that while some changes are normal with age, often these symptoms can be addressed and significantly improved through targeted lifestyle adjustments. We discussed her current diet in detail, noticing a common pattern of convenience foods, often lacking in whole grains, essential fats, and other nutrient-dense options. That's when I suggested she incorporate this enhanced oatmeal regimen, fortified with specific fibers and beneficial micronutrients designed to support cardiovascular health and energy metabolism. Sarah was initially a little skeptical, wondering how a simple breakfast could make such a profound difference, but she was committed to improving her well-being and willing to try anything. 3 months later, Sarah walked into my office with a beaming smile, her eyes sparkling with renewed energy and vitality. She exclaimed, "Doctor, it's incredible! My hands and feet are finally warm, even when I'm just relaxing at home on a cool evening. And I actually have the energy to enjoy my evening walks without feeling completely drained afterwards. I used to dread them, but now I look forward to stretching my legs after dinner. I even feel sharper mentally. I'm reading more complex books, recalling names with ease, and feel generally more engaged in conversations." Sarah's experience beautifully highlights how these simple, consistent nutritional interventions, focusing on foundational whole foods, can lead to tangible improvements in circulation, sustained energy levels throughout the day, and overall cognitive clarity. It wasn't an overnight miracle, but a steady, progressive journey towards better health, proving that age doesn't have to dictate vitality and a vibrant quality of life. Finally, let's discuss some advanced tips and crucial mistakes to avoid, ensuring you truly get the most out of these powerful ingredients and maximize their health benefits. Mrs. Emily Roberts, always proactive and keen to learn, asked me, "Doctor, how can I be sure I'm buying real extra virgin olive oil? There are so many options, and some are quite expensive." Emily, that's an excellent and very common question. To ensure quality, always look for certifications like extra virgin and cold pressed, which indicate minimal processing and superior quality standards. Also, actively check the harvest date. Fresher oil means higher potency and better flavor. And ideally, choose oil stored in dark glass bottles, as light exposure can rapidly degrade its delicate beneficial compounds. Genuine extra virgin olive oil often has a distinct, slightly peppery or bitter finish in the back of your throat, which is actually a positive sign, indicating its high polyphenol content, crucial for its health properties. Another common error I frequently encounter is heating extra virgin olive oil to high temperatures. Remember, its delicate beneficial compounds, particularly those polyphenols and healthy monounsaturated fats, are highly sensitive to heat. High heat can diminish their therapeutic properties, essentially reducing the oil's effectiveness. So always add it after cooking your oatmeal, or drizzle it over salads and vegetables at the table to preserve its full goodness. Then there's flaxseed, another incredible ingredient. Mr. John Davies, when he first started incorporating it into his diet, made a common mistake. He ground a large batch and stored it casually in his pantry. I had to gently remind him, "John, once flaxseed is ground, its delicate omega-3s, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, can rapidly oxidize and lose their potency if exposed to air and light for too long. This not only reduces their benefits, but can also produce undesirable compounds. To preserve its integrity and maximize its benefits, always store ground flaxseed in an airtight container in the refrigerator, or even the freezer, right after grinding. And regarding cinnamon, ensure you're using Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, not the more common cassia variety. Cassia cinnamon, especially in larger quantities consumed regularly, can contain higher levels of coumarin, a compound that can be problematic for some individuals, particularly those with existing liver sensitivities or who consume it in high doses daily. These seemingly small details and careful choices truly make a substantial difference in optimizing your cardiovascular benefits and overall well-being.